Shit, we're back on another episode. Welcome back to You Can't Make This Shit Up. I'm Spoonchy. Got my co-host here, Danny.
I already know.
He's back in the building. I mean, you guys don't know, but New Year's was just yesterday. Happy New Year, guys. It's January 1st. This year we're gonna fucking kill it, right, Dan? What are your goals, buddy? Did you have a good New Year's, by the way?
Huh? Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Like, I was chilling, you know. It was alright.
Hung out with family?
Yeah, you know. What'd you do?
I hung out with the family, got a little buzz and shit. Hung out.
Yes, sir.
Fucking. A lot of other things happened throughout the night. It could have happened, but didn't happen.
Yeah.
Got a headache and I went home. I went home. I got a headache, so I ended up just smoking a little bit and then going to bed because everyone kind of knocked out early too, bro.
Yeah.
So,
I feel you. I feel you.
That, bro. Like everyone else, you know. I didn't get too fucking smashed though because I don't really drink like that, dude.
But that's what I thought. Honestly, I thought I was like, cause I was like, I'm gonna get lit. I was like, I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna take some shots. You know, drink a little bit or something. But I was like, nah. When I got there, like to my cousins, to family's crib, I was like, I'm gonna eat, cause you know I was like, let me get something in my system before I start drinking. And then I ate a couple tacos, and I went to grab a Modelo, and I drank the Modelo, and then after that, like I don't know, I just felt kind of like whatever's, you know, like cause I had drank some Hennessy with Coca-Cola cherry.
Right.
So I had drank some Hennessy with that before we got over there, so I was already like kind of buzzed. And then I was smoking on my pen too. I was hitting the pen a little bit. So I was like a little bit crossfaded, and then I don't know, just after the Modelo I was just kind of like whatever's, and then I just like, then I ate an edible, and then after that I was just like nah, like,
God damn, like, you did the whole 9 and you still didn't feel right.
I don't know if I just fucking, but I mean it was one Modelo, like you know, I didn't drink, like I wanted it after that. I was like I'm gonna see if I keep drinking, I wanted to see it like, oh, I'll take some shots or something, but like. Something like fucking, you know, like those people that show up, they can't handle their alcohol and shit, they just ruin it for everyone else. Like, literally, that's what happened, you know, like, and it's like, bro, like, you're just killing the vibe. Like, literally, everyone was chilling until those people got there, and like, it's just like, everyone was kind of like, bro, like.
I had the same situation to me. Sorry, I'm out of breath. This damn vape got me so twisted. But hit it. Oh, you don't.
Nah,
but,
I'm good.
I was at a friend's Christmas giving type shit, right? But the one I invited you to, bro.
Oh, it was out? Okay, yeah.
So I went last week and shit, dude. And I already knew who's showing up and who, whatever, what the fuck. Yeah, and we have a certain person. I mean, I don't want to put nobody's business out there because it's nobody's business.
Nah, yeah.
I mean, no one knows who I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, but only the people that, you know, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Long story short, I'm there, bro, and we have some weird dude right there, bro. And, like, it was all good except that little area. You know, the one he was right here, that little area. Everything was fun, but around here, you know? And, yeah, it kind of, I had a good time, but it had like a little, like, you know, a gnat at a party, at a barbecue, and just keep bugging the fuck at you.
Yeah.
It was one of those, but you can't swat it, because it hasn't really touched you yet. So you can't
Okay, yeah.
Say, you know, I'm going to keep my cool, I'm going to do my thing. Long story short, I had a good time at the end, you know?
You're like side-eyeing them, like, to see, like, hey, you know, like, if you push me a little further.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're gonna see who today.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
But the thing is, but he didn't test me. I think because the thing is, he doesn't like me either, bro.
Did anyone like bring it up though, or notice it?
Everybody knows.
Oh, okay,
everybody knows there, except maybe one or two people that can't be knowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
not supposed to know for certain reasons, you know. And I can't tell you everything right now. Just you get it.
Nah, yeah, I feel you.
But, everybody knows, and it was just like, fuck it, dude. We're gonna just do it right here, so the dude can stop bitching about it. Like, we're gonna invite this.
I'm fucking dead.
But it is what it is, bro. Cause like, old girl was like, "Before you need to stop bugging me, dog."
Yeah.
That's what it is, you know. But long story short, dude is bugging some girl, and he doesn't get the point that she don't like him like that.
Okay, I feel you.
She got somebody else.
Yeah.
And it don't register up here. Delusion. That's what's called delusion, bro. Thinks some things, and it's not true. But anyway, let's move forward. Happy New Year, guys. Freaking I've been having a constant battle with Danny. Damn it, we've been trying to film. I know we're supposed to film every Friday, every Monday. We don't even know what the hell. But now we're fucking locked in this year. We're talking off camera, and we're figuring shit out. So like, just bear with us. Either we're gonna do Monday, Friday. I don't know, but bear with us. We're trying to figure shit out.
Nah, for sure, we're gonna pick a day where, like, okay, you know, this day for sure we're set. We're gonna film, you know, couple hours, this and that, whatever we're gonna do, and you know, we're gonna keep posting videos. So
exactly,
just, you know,
it's like we're gonna find a certain day, but for right now, we're giving what we can. We're gonna do we're gonna try our hardest and give you guys our best and give you guys our all this year, because 2025. I told Danny, walking into the pool section, right, we all walked in, I was telling him, I was like, dude, this year we gotta go 100% hard. Like, we're not gonna give up. Whatever happens, we're gonna make it happen. Cause like he has work and stuff and 2 jobs, and some days he can't film. The days that we're supposed to be filming, but I get upset. Whatever. Long story short is, I just make it work, and we're here now, and now we're here. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But we're gonna make it happen for you guys. We won't go back to the damn pod. Can't make this shit up. I'm Spoon Charuski. One more time, my boy Danny right there. One more time, get it up. Yeah.
You already know.
But my fucking, I don't even have a New Year's resolution, bro. Excuse me. I don't have a New Year's resolution because I'm already going to the gym. I'm doing all the things I want to do, but I think I just got to go harder now. I feel like that's the thing that, and I feel like, and also I told myself when I woke up this morning, I was like, you know what, bro, when you get a negative thought, push it out of the way. It's not for you. It doesn't serve you. Shit. It doesn't do any good for you. Just kick back. If it runs through your mind, just let it out. Poof.
Yep.
Let it flow. I woke up, bro. I literally thought this. I was like, oh my God, I'm back to the same old shit. I said, get that shit. Let it roll. Let it roll. And I just fucking forgot about it, bro. I totally forgot about that shit. I was like, all right, boom. And I kept in a good mood. And I started going on Instagram. I started seeing these videos or sad videos like, hey, I know you've been down this year, but next year you're gonna be up, you know, type shit. I'm like, bro,
you're like,
I
what
don't
the
have time
fuck?
to listen to some sad shit right now. Now you're gonna get me in a mood.
You're like, I gotta do this.
Yeah, you're gonna get me in a mood, and I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck this. You know? Like, fuck that, dog. I don't got time to be sad today.
Nah, yeah, for real.
That shit's crazy though.
I was literally telling a coworker that the other day, and then, like, it was funny. They're like, oh, like, you know, they're like, she was like, that's fucking funny. She was like, I was literally about to say that, like. She's like, we're gonna say the same thing, and I'm like, nah, for real, like, you know, when you be giving like someone advice, and then they're like, damn, like, you give good advice, you know, like, and then they're like, how come you don't do that, you know, and then you're like, damn, you're like, yeah, for real, you're like, why don't I take my own advice? You're like, people come to me for advice. You're like, damn, you're like, what the fuck? And then you think about it, and you're like, that's fucking, like, what the fuck? That's fucking funny, bro. Yeah.
That's funny you say that shit.
Funny as hell, but I'm like,
it's funny, bro, but you know what's true? What is true, though, I feel. I heard it, bro, and I'm like, wait, that shit does kind of make sense to me.
Yeah.
When you tell somebody advice, like, whatever, girlfriend, whoopty, we're going to get to a girlfriend section right now. As a matter of fact, it's going to get juicy right now. So when, wait, what was I saying to you? Fuck, that girlfriend thing threw me off. Sorry, my bad. It's because I want to tell you so bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you so bad. I've been wanting to tell you all day, dog.
About taking your own advice.
Oh, I'm
fucking dead.
My bad, dog.
You're like, look, I just looked at you and you're like, you just blanked out. You're like, what the fuck?
I'm like,
you're
help
like,
me out here. Anyways, taking your advice. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So when people are like, hey, take your advice when you talk to a girl, or hey, fool, I think the person that is giving the advice to the other person is usually the person that needs to hear it himself or herself. Like, I'll be telling you, hey, fool, you can do better, fool. You believe in yourself. You're stronger than you are. I'm really telling myself that, bro, because sometimes we need to hear that, but sometimes we can't tell ourselves that. We got to tell somebody else just so we can hear it ourselves.
Yeah.
And I heard that. I'm like, what? I was like, that's crazy. I was telling my brother, my sister, and shit. I'm like, but that shit applies to me, too. I was like, am I saying that shit to myself, really? So I'm starting to look at life a little bit different, you know? Like, if someone says some certain way, are they saying that shit to, not only that, like, are they saying everything to themselves? Nah. Certain things, you know, so I'm trying to figure life out a little bit, dog. And it's kind of cool. Kind of cool to see that. You're like, okay, I said that. Okay, why did I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you kind of, you know.
That's why, like, you think about it, yeah, and you're like, yeah, like, you're like, yeah, you're like, why did I say that? And then you're like, oh, okay, like, because they asked me this and this and that, and then you're like, you're like, all right, and I try to explain it this way, you know. And like, and I'm like, bro, like, that shit was just funny, bro. Like, we just clicked, like, on the same thing that we were about to say with that coworker, and that's why I thought it was funny, bro, with that, like, it's like, yeah, for real, like, how come someone comes up to you and you give them good advice, and the next thing you know, like, they're like, hey, like, what the fuck, like, you know, they're like, you give good advice, bro, you're like,
you don't take it yourself.
Well, yeah, like why don't
Excuse
you
me,
be doing
guys.
that? Like
I
that
had to
shit.
step out for a quick second, set up a little light because it's getting dark out here. I did promise Danny. I was like, Danny, the sun's not gonna go down to 6:56. It's already 5:13, and well, you're still gonna be able to see us, but not as well. But
Yeah, for real.
taking advice, yeah, that's what I was trying to get to the point. I was trying to get to the saying, sometimes taking our own advice, telling someone advice, really taking your own advice. It's like practice what you preach type shit, right?
Yeah,
Is that
like
what you're trying to say.
yeah, kind of. You know, like it,
Um,
like listen, like literally next time you give someone advice or someone comes to ask you like, hey, you know, what do you think I should do about this or whatever, you know, like whatever, anything like that, like whatever you tell them, like just listen to what you say, because I bet you, like, you know, later on, like you are gonna think about it and then you're gonna be like, yeah, damn, you know, like I helped them out in this situation, and then like,
right, but you also helped yourself out.
yeah,
That's
because
that's
then
what it
yeah,
is.
yeah, because you're like, yeah, like you look at it and you're like, okay, you think about it afterwards, and then you're like, okay, like
Right.
I understand, you know, and then
Yeah.
you're like and the next time, like if something like this or whatever happens, you're like, I know how to, like, you know, or maybe I should do this next time,
Right.
you know, type
You
shit.
have
Yeah,
to take your
yeah,
advice
yeah,
rather than giving it.
yeah, and it's like, damn, okay, like I feel like maybe that should be. I think like that is one of my resolutions, you know, that is one of my goals this year. Like
Oh yeah.
I gotta, like, next time I do tell someone something or I give them advice, I'm like, and I think about it, I'm gonna just be like, all right, you know, next time for sure, like whatever it
Listen
is,
to what you
I'm
hear.
yeah,
Listen to what you're saying, and
I'm-
then you're like, wait, do I need to apply that shit to
yeah,
myself? Or am I
exactly,
saying that shit to myself?
yeah. So I'm
Because sometimes you could have a conversation too, and you don't need to say some stuff that you really need to say to yourself.
or
You
not
gotta
even
stop
that,
'em.
like not even that, like just situations that you'll be thinking about, like in your own head, you know. You're
Right.
like, okay, like, well, this already happened, and then you're like, all right, so next time I know, like, I'm prepared for whatever, you know, and then,
Right.
but yeah,
That's a good one. That's good. Yeah, damn, you got really scientific on me right now.
I'm like, nah, it just came to me, like, cause it literally recently happened, like I think it was yesterday, and I was like, damn, like that's just fucking crazy, that's just funny. So I was like, okay, it was like we were on the same page, you know, me and my coworker, and we were like, okay,
Right. I was gonna tell you. So I wanted to bring up the conversation of for 2014. I mean, God damn, I've been seeing 2014, 2015 lately. For 2024, what do you feel like you accomplished or you learned?
oh shit.
What do you feel like you accomplished or you learned from like, or like anything really, like?
Bro, honestly,
Would you battle that you said, you know, I fought
Bro,
and I
nah.
made it through?
For 2024, honestly, bro, I literally went, like, I kid you not, I fucking, like, went through, like, everything that, like, you know, that you're like, oh, this year I went through this year I went through that, this year I went through this. No, fuck every year, bro. I fucking went through, like, 5 years in 1 year, fool,
Right.
like, about dealing with different types of shit, fool, like, bro, like,
Can you tell us, or is it more personal stuff?
nah, I could tell you, like, some things, like one thing was like 2023 going into 2024, you know, like, is that I try to work with someone that on our clothing brands, you know.
Right.
So I was like, I mentioned it to him, and then he's like, oh yeah, like, and he told me about his or whatever,
Right.
and then next thing you know, like, he's like, oh, like, come over to my crib, and he's like, we'll smoke, and like I'll show you my ideas and shit, and he's like, I'll show you some clothing I have that I've already made, and then he's like, I'll even wear some shorts that I had made, like, you know, like, and it was like some short, like, cotton, you know,
Right.
like good material, and then
Right.
it had like his brand, I think, like on the left side, and then with like the, you know, like the drawstrings that look kind of like rope,
Right.
like
right,
that
right,
material, like
right.
sick material, you know, that shit was
Some
dope.
good quality
So,
shorts, right?
And then I remember when I pulled up, it was me and my brother. We pulled up on him, and we were supposed to smoke. He was supposed to show me his ideas, and we were supposed to talk about, like, okay, like, we'll, you know, like,
Getting it going.
yeah.
Right.
So then, bro, I literally pulled up, and this was like, I think he asked me if I remember he asked me if, oh, fucking, we went to like a mall, kind of like, that's around where he lives. So
Right.
we went around there, and we are just cruising in the whip, and we were like talking, and he had his laptop on him, and then he had some fucking, he had a bottle of, he had lean on him. So then I remember he's like, he asked me, he's like, oh, he asked me if I had like $200, you know, and then he's like, oh, cause he was like, I'm gonna get you a laptop from Best Buy,
Right.
so you can use it, like, you know, so you can start doing shit like on your computer for your brand. And I was like,
Right.
oh shit, that's dope, you know. I'm like, that's fucking sick. I'm like, I'm down. And then he's like, all right, let's do it then. And then he's like, give me 200. He's like, I'll go in there. He's like, I'll put the 200 down, and then I'll put it on my name. And then he's like, whatever. He's like, I'll give you the receipt, and whatever like is the full price.
Remaining.
He's like, you just give me like, he's like, I'll just take off like 100, you know, off of like, you know, what I paid. And then he's like, so you don't have to pay me like the full, you know.
Right, full
I was like, okay, I'm down. And then I think he said that he was gonna get me one that was like around 400 or 500. So then, like, you know, if it was 400, he was gonna take 100 off. So I was only gonna give him 3. Or if it was 5, you know, I was only gonna give him 4. So I was like, okay, I'm down.
So then what happened?
This motherfucker, like, bro, I find out that this was just fucking scamming. So what he did was basically like, he asked me. I remember I went to him like 3 times, right?
Right.
I still went, like, after that happened, like when he did that bullshit or whatever. I was like, wait, I was like, I thought about the whole process and everything, and like the thing is, like, there, like, it was just like little things too that like were happening, and like he like kind of like put me in a spot where like, all right, like now you gotta do it, you know, like now you gotta go through with it. And then cause he
right,
like you know, like, yeah, so I'm like, oh fuck, like I already put in my information and this and that, whatever, and I'm like, nah, like, fuck, I'm like, I can't back out of it. So I fucking did it, and this was like the money that he asked me for. I think I gave him like in total like maybe like $400,
Fuck,
$500.
dude, right.
So like basically what I was gonna give him for a laptop.
You could just fucking paid it yourself.
Yeah, like, but I didn't know, like, cause I thought like I didn't know what, like, I thought something, fool, like, it's just like, but like it was kind of like the, you know, like those times where you're like, oh, you know, like you try to work or do shit on your own by yourself,
right.
And then, you know, there's a lesson that you know, like you learn. So
what'd
I'm
you
like,
learn?
damn, like that I can't trust just no one, fool, you know, like I can't just like someone that's like.
Did you get your money back?
Yeah, I got my money back, fool. This motherfucker. All right, look.
Did you punk him though for it? Like.
No, yeah, look, all right, so look, you know, I mentioned the bottle of lean, right? So this motherfucker, I remember one time I was like, I told him, I was like, oh, let me try some. But like, I was thinking he's just gonna give me like a little bit, you know, or he's gonna buy a drink and he's gonna pour some in there, you know. But nah, fool, like, all those 3 days, like 3 or 4 days that I went, every day, he would have a drink already, or he would tell me like, bring a soda or whatever drink you want, and every day he would pour me up. He would pour me up. So like he would pour me up like 2 lines. So like if you know, you know, right? So, but like, you know, it was like 2 lines. So he would pour me up like 2 lines, and I mind you, like I went 3 or 4 days over to his apartments, and he even poured up my brother too.
Right.
And my brother doesn't really do shit like that.
Is there
he tried. Yeah, look. So
okay.
He tried it, right? My brother tried it, and that's what like he kind of like thought. Oh, if I give him lean, he's gonna be like he's gonna probably like, oh, like, oh, I fuck with it, and like maybe like I'll go over, and then he can get more money out of me like that, you know.
Right.
And then and that's why, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I caught on to his little game, you know. I'm like, this was trying to scam me more. And then I'm like, okay. I'm like, fuck this fool, you know. And I told him, I'm like, my brother said that he wants to get something from Best Buy too. Like, can you know, like, do that shit for him or whatever
right.
it is. And he's like, oh yeah. And he's like, does he have like $200 or $300? Right. And I'm like, he doesn't have money right now though. Like, could you do it? Like, do you have money? And then he'll pay you back. And he's like, oh, he's like, fuck. And he's like, I do. And then, but like, you know, when you say something and then like you catch yourself like, like I shouldn't have said that, because now they know. So he's like, I do. And then like, he's like, yeah, I do. And I'm like, fucking guy. I'm like, this was about to say no.
Right.
And then he's like, oh, okay. And it was the money that I had given him.
It's your own money.
So
your own money.
So this who goes into Best Buy.
Him thinking that you're gonna pay him back.
And he goes into Best Buy, and then he puts it down.
You went with him.
Yeah, so but like he's like, oh, I'm gonna go, but he was trying to like make us like stay back,
Right.
so that he can like go talk to the person himself, you know, and make sure like, you know, like.
Right.
But my brother went and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go look, like he just went to go look at like electronics and shit.
Right.
And then I went and I just like overheard like, you know, him trying to like tell him and shit, and then the lady was like, oh, nah, like I forgot what, like, oh, like we don't do it no more, basically, like. And but I think she kind of knew.
Right.
And then he's like, oh fuck, like he's like they're being dicks. He's like, they don't want to help me. And then I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I'm like, fuck, like we couldn't get the money, you know. And then after that, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go back. And then I remember I had finished already like my drink in my cup. So I remember when we went back to the car, he's like, oh, let's stop by a liquor, and he got another soda. And he got a soda and
dark as hell in the video.
he got a soda and a lemonade. And then I was like, okay. And this fool fucking, I remember I had taken the water bottle with me that day. It was empty, right?
Right.
And then I told him, I forgot what. Oh, he tried to ask again, like for money, and then my brother was like, if he told me, he's like, if I give it to him, he's like, when he gives us like, cause he was saying that he was gonna give us back our money plus more. Right. Because like because I let him do the thing for me at Best Buy or whatever.
Basically lend him the money.
And then and then I'm like, oh, I was like, okay, like this fool doesn't even like, basically like he like fucked himself over too, kind of, you know. So, and at like in the end, this fool ended up giving me like a regular, like, you know, a regular water bottle. Like imagine a geyser water bottle, you know, whatever.
What
like,
the fuck?
And he gave me like half of that shit filled with lean. So I basically got my money back and more in lean.
Right.
And I'm like,
well, fuck you then.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, fuck this food. And then I remember, like, you know, I brought it home, you know, and like, you know, I did my thing with it, you know. And so I got my money back, but in lean, you know, but I got it back.
I got screwed a lot of times too, like that.
And then I fucking, but like that was one of the things that like, that was like the top of like me trusting people.
Right.
That was just like of trust, you know, like trust. Right. Like, you know, I'm like, I gotta be like this with you, like, you know, we're locked in and shit, you know. But this was like,
I mean, how do you feel about our friendship, you know?
I'm telling you, we're locked in. Like, I'm just saying, fool, we're locked in. I'm like, bro,
I think we gotta be locked in.
No, we're already locked in, fool, you know. Like, I'm telling you, dude, this was just fucking, I don't know, he thought like he was gonna get away with it, I guess, you know, but in the end, nah, like, so that's what, like, that was one thing that like led into that shit, and it's just like.
And then you went into 2024
with that
mindset, like, fuck everybody.
Yeah, and then it's like, damn, like, and then like I say, you know, 2024, you know, the same thing, like, I'm thinking like, oh, you know, I trust this person, you know, and then like, it's just bullshit again, you know, bullshit, you know, like. I don't know, like.
It's just one, like, that's just one of my things that happened this year. Like, I don't mind.
Nah, fool, like, this shit crazy. If I'm telling you, it's just.
I feel like for me, dog, 2024, I learned a lot, bro. I went through a lot of pain, that's for sure. A lot of pain, for sure, because we lost our bro.
Yeah.
And it's about to be a year, bro.
I know, fool, that's.
And then I got my heart broken without the girl knowing she broke my heart. You know,
bro, I'm telling you, bro, type shit. I'm telling you, bro.
And then
dude.
On top of that, those two combined pain and pain together made me really want to just hit the gym. Like, you know what, fuck everybody, fuck this bitch, and fuck, I miss my bro, type shit. And then I went for like 8 months like that, bro. Like I said, I think I said it on last pod that I went like 8 months just fucking depressed, bro. I didn't even work for like 3 months and shit, bro. I didn't do shit, like jack shit, bro. Like nothing. I had my family supporting me in those 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't doing nothing, bro. I wasn't moving. My business wasn't moving. Nothing, bro. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm still doing the same shit because this, after going through that shit was, after going through that, I kind of picked my head up and said, all right, I got this. So it's not like a New Year's resolution shit.
It's like more like a personal thing,
you
know?
Like, I'm just doing it just to do it because I want to do it now.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because I don't know. It's just, I don't know, like, I guess 2024, what I learned is love the people that love you, and don't live in the past and the future. Just live in the moment. You know what I mean? Enjoy yourself. Take that chance.
Like just make memories,
say that
no?
thing you want to say to that person, and and if the worst comes to worst, you took your shot and you missed, rather than the bullet being in the chamber. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
facts.
I shot,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
My gun ain't clean no more. It's dirty. It got some experience in it now. You know,
Nah, for real, yeah.
Rather than that, so go and do that. I learned, bro. And I 2 days ago, my mind started kind of changing in a sense where I'm like, I started kind of snapping into action. I'm like, if I like something, I'm just gonna say that I like that real quick, because I feel like I'm scared of liking things or liking somebody. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, I'm not 5 years old where I'm like, oh, yeah, I like her.
I know.
Fuck you, man.
Bro,
like you, bitch.
yeah,
Damn.
for
Let
real.
me like you. Fuck wrong with you? But
nah,
I learned that shit,
that's
bro.
funny as fuck.
And yeah, dude, fucking, I'm rolling in this year, dog. I'm gonna go in tough. Like, I'm gonna stop procrastinating, bro. I'm gonna stop overthinking, dog. As soon as I think something I should do it, I'm gonna fucking run it. Blacka.
Fool, that's
like,
how it should. Yeah, that's how it should be. Yeah, like fuck.
I can't do that no more.
Fuck
dog.
being like, should I
do it?
Nah, just do it. Yeah, like
don't.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, for real.
That's
yeah.
it.
Don't hesitate.
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
don't go back and don't go back and forth. Should I not?
Just run
No,
it up.
either do it or you're not gonna do
don't
it.
do it.
That's it.
And if you're gonna do it, don't say. If you're not gonna do it, don't say you're gonna do it, and don't do it.
And
Just
then
do it.
and if you are doing it,
Shut
don't
the fuck up.
halfway. Don't quit halfway.
Yeah.
Go all the way.
And
like
then, and then quit.
that-
You know it didn't work out.
Yeah, if
Or,
it
yeah,
didn't work out, then you can be like, well, at least I tried, or at least I did it.
So
Yeah,
basically,
like.
he shot the shot and he missed.
Yeah.
But he shot it.
But now you got experience,
That's
so you're
it.
like, hey, if this didn't work out, I'll try another way, or whatever it is. But just keep it going, and it's like, all right, fuck it. Like, it's just like, damn, fool. Like, I'm telling you, bro. There's just so many things going into 2024, and then that happened in 2024, and then now this year, like, you just know, like, all right, I got this. I'm like, fuck it. I learned a lot of lessons, and I learned, that you can't trust just anybody. You gotta keep a lot of shit to yourself. Don't be like. That's one thing that a lot of people tell me that they like, that whatever you tell me, bro, like, I literally don't talk to nobody, fool. Like, I have a lot of shit that I keep to myself. Yeah, bro.
We're about to end this pod, I think, sooner than expected. I need to get me a corner or something over there. Oh, fuck.
You're not down, fool. You're not down.
We'll run this pod for a little bit. He's going to be here for a little bit, huh?
I don't know, fool.
We'll see.
To be honest.
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. How about that?
Alright, okay.
I low-key want to pause this pod and go get a fucking something from them, but we'll see.
You're not down.
Anyways, fucking, what were you saying, bro? I'm about to cut you off. This corn guy got me off guard. You don't even know what you're saying.
Well, I fucking forgot.
You look like you're
You
tired.
fucking
high.
go.
What's wrong with you, man?
Nah, I'm just high, fool.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, I'm just faded
That
as
shit
fuck,
fuck you up like
fool.
that?
Huh? Dude, that shit got me, bro.
Yeah, it
fuck
gets everybody when they're new to
That
this.
shit smack.
Smack a Ruski.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm gonna get you one.
I'm chilling, bro.
Get you
Fucking
one.
faded. Nah, fool, you need to get me some fucking snacks from where you work, fool. Like exotic snacks,
I
fool.
got you.
I wanna try some shit,
Or you
fool.
could also pull up, bro.
But I want to, dog. Last time we were gonna pull up, me and my cousin. We were about to go.
Pull up sometime.
I'm
Midnight.
down.
After midnight, pull up and I'll be right there.
I'm fucking down.
I'll be right there, eh?
I don't know. I'm gonna see if I go over to my cousin's crib Thursday night, cause I don't work Friday or Saturday. But if I don't, I'll probably go Friday, and I'll see if maybe he's down. But I don't know.
Oh, whenever, bro. You know I'm always gonna be there. I'm there every
whenever,
fucking day,
yeah.
dog. The only day I'm not gonna be there is for my birthday.
Nah, yeah, you're good.
So my birthday's coming up.
Yes, sir.
That corn
When is
guy's
it? When
coming,
is it?
February 19th.
Okay.
You better remember that shit. When's your birthday? Oh, your birthday just passed, huh?
Yeah. It was in November too.
November?
Yeah. Remember, it was literally the fucking when we
week of,
started
the
when
week
we
of,
started
yeah.
that shit,
21st?
bro. It was the 13th.
13. Oh, you say
Oh no, it was before my
No,
birthday.
when's your birthday though? 21st, no?
The 13th.
Oh, the 13th.
But remember, we started before. Remember?
It's like the 5th or something like.
Because we were talking and we were like.
Oh yeah. That was our first.
It was gonna be
So
yeah.
your thing was a week later. Your birthday
Yeah,
started
yeah,
a week back.
yeah,
so like
yeah.
on the 3rd or something. Like
Yeah.
Bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay, for sure. Fucking, let's hop into this little conversation real quick before we end the pod. So freaking, dude.
Fucking cold, bro.
Not that I've been focusing on my shit kind of thing more. Like I've been hitting the gym more and kind of like not worrying about chicks and shit, right?
Yeah.
I know every single pod I feel like we talk about chicks, but it's what it is. You know what I mean? So we're dudes, dude. And I think I got my eyeball on somebody now. I feel like
Okay.
I'm gonna show you after the pod who it is. You're gonna be like, this am boy, for real? I'm for real. But yeah, dude, fucking, I mind my business, and all of a sudden, a flock of them come. Literally, bro. I'm not trying to fucking like, oh, check me out. I'm not a pimp. I'm not none of that. And I'm like, I like choices. I like options. Because options are good. If you only have one of one, like, you're going to get tired of it. You want to see, if this tastes better than this, you know, can I get along with that? And you figure it out. So what I'm doing is I'm going to test myself. I'm going to go on dates and shit. I'm going to go on certain dates.
Yeah.
And if there's connection and vibe and all that, then I'm gonna run it. If there isn't, then I'm gonna say it that it isn't, and that's it. I'm gonna say what I want from it. And if they don't like it, then that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not all about sex. It's not all about all that.
Nah, yeah, for real.
Like, yeah, we all want to fuck. I get it, but I'm trying to get love too, dog.
Nah, exactly. I was just about to say. I forgot where I fucking heard it, but they said something like, the sex is better when you actually like love that person.
Yeah, bro.
Or like you say, like when you're actually like vibing.
It's more of a connection.
And you're more, and it's like, damn, like
intimate.
It feels good. Like if you know it feels bomb, and you're like, yeah, and you're like,
right
you're like, damn, like this does feel different than just like, oh, like hey, you're fine as fuck, like hey, you want to hook up, and then you
just like you're taking her to Pound Town.
Yeah,
you
literally.
You can take anybody to Pound Town.
Yeah, literally.
I'll take you to Pound Town.
No,
not you necessarily. But I'll take you to Pound Town. Anybody can. But like take her to paradise? That's a different story, baby. Take her place, lay her down on a nice little bedrock, put a little sheet on top, 2 little grape piles of little cups of grapes. Come on now, like the back in the day.
It's like, yeah, like food, like it's like you say, like you enjoy the moment, you know, like you're making a memory, like with your girl, with your wife or whatever, cause like you say you have the connection, yeah, and then instead of like, yeah, you're just out there like. You're like, well, I'm fucking her, and this.
Which is cool. Is cool.
It's like, oh, okay, like I see, yeah, like oh, okay, I see you play, you know, like, but like same thing, like if you're gonna be doing that, then don't get mad at a girl for playing the same game, you know, like you can't be like, oh, but she's out there fucking all these guys. Okay, but you're out here bragging about fucking different girls, you know. Mm-hmm. Let her do her thing, you do your thing, you know. And like you say, like, if you got your eye on someone and you're trying, you know, say it, you know, tell her, like, shoot your shot, you know, if whatever happens, you know. She said no, you know, like, what's the worst that can happen?
At least you know she said no now, rather than you being the delusional fool, like we talked about earlier about that one guy, being delusional, thinking, oh, she like me.
Yep.
And then you're carrying this delusion all along, all these months, talking about she like me, and then you come to find out 8-9 months later down the road, she only likes you like a regular person, dog. She's only nice to you because she's a friend.
Yeah.
And you wasted your whole time when the girl in your apartment liked it the whole time, and you've been dissing her the whole time, her buying you flowers, cookies, and whoop-de-woo, right? But whatever. Danny, you cooked. I don't know, man. You're speechless, brother.
Nah, fool, I'm telling you, bro, it's literally like, it's just shit that I've been through, fool, that happens, and it's just like, damn, like I look at it and I'm like, okay. All right, I see how it is. I see how it was. You know, it is what it is.
Fuck what it was. It was what it was. Fuck what it is. Hey.
all of that shit, you know, you know, you feel me? But like, fuck, bro, that shit I just learned a lot, fool, to be honest. Like this year, like, it's gonna be fucking different,
bro. It's gonna be a good year, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good, real fucking year. Like, it's January 1st right now. You guys are watching this pod. It'll probably be January 2nd. Imagine. Oh, look, the corn guy's getting closer. Closer.
Bro, we got, honestly.
Or why don't you go call that fool in here real quick?
Nah, he can't come in here.
Not in here, but we'll roll up to the door.
You want me to tell him to go to the front right there?
Yeah, just take a look. Oh, he's right there. He's passing by right there. Tell him to pull up. Tell him to pull up over here.
You want me to tell him?
Tell him to come in. Tell him to come in.
Not come in. Hold on. Damn, bro, she got you right.
You got me right?
Hell yeah, look at this shit.
Hell yeah. God damn.
Look with the spoon and the straw.
Appreciate that, bro. Hell yeah. How much was it? Let me know. I'll give you the money in a second.
This shit is only $3.
Not bad. Hell yeah, appreciate you, buddy. I had to pause the pod for a second.
Oh, you should have kept it going, bro. Should have been better.
It's pretty tasty right here, buddy. But
She heard you too. That's why she turned and she stopped.
she did? But, is your mic back on, dude? Tap your microphone.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I can see here.
Go for it. Say something.
Yo.
Why is my mic not on? My mic is off, guys. My mic's been off the whole time. There we go.
No,
There we go. No. Look, now I'm back on. There we go. Check. Look, say something.
Yo.
Oh,
yeah.
See, there we go. Now I'm back on. I can't believe it disconnected. Maybe, I hope my fucking editor. Fuck it. Whatever, dude. I'm over fucking thinking it was me and it was you plugged in. I was like, I was literally telling the pod, I was like, Danny's fucking mic disconnected. And it was yours connected and mine disconnected. But I'm not sure how that part happened. But I think we're probably getting in the pod in a second. It's getting a little chilly willies.
Chilly willies.
What do we got going on for next week? We should do for next week we're probably gonna do like a little adult sort of activities on the pod, depending on Danny's schedule and depending on the area we're in. We're gonna have adult activities there. We're trying to get people on the pod, maybe to interview them, get an interview going. So if you guys have anybody cool out there, like a music people that do music or someone that has their own pod too and shit, they want to pop on ours and maybe talk about what's going on in their life and figure shit out maybe.
Yeah, anyone that plays sports or anything like that. Well,
anything cool, like any cool talents, right?
Cool anything, talents? Bro. Even if you fucking if you're into Pokemon cards and shit like that, collectibles. You know, if you want to talk about that shit, bro. Let us know and be like, yo, I got this, I got that. If you got like a motorcycle collection, a car collection, bro.
Yeah, if you guys want us to pull up to your freaking house, if you guys got like a cool house with an elevator in it. You know what I mean? That was a good one. What the hell? That was smooth, wasn't it? Yeah, if you got like a house with an elevator.
You're like, yeah, let me check out your crib.
Let me check out your house, bro. Let me pull up to your house.
Nah, for real.
Like, if you got like a tattoo shop and shit, you want us to like come check it out.
We're trying to do a fucking house tour, whatever the
something.
fuck, bro. Anything.
Anything. And if you want us to go
bro, let's do some crazy fun, like, you know, cool shit.
And if you guys want us to like go prank one of your friends and shit like that, whether it be any type of prank, I'm definitely down for it. I don't know about Danny. Maybe Danny's down to film me. Do the pranks
if you guys want us to fuck them up, nah, I'm just kidding.
Nah, we don't do violence on this pod, man. We don't do violence on this pod, Danny. Anyway, for real though, I was thinking that it's funny you say that. If you want us to like be your fake boyfriend type shit, like the Nelk boys do it, like we'll be your fake boyfriend. We'll set up cameras and shit, and we'll fucking be disrespectful to the parents a little bit, type of thing, you know, be rude. And go against everything they're like they stand for, type of shit, you know. But
I don't think I could do that, to be honest.
I think I could. I think I'll break character midway, but I'm done.
I can't. I can't. Like, I can't. Not even like messing around, fool. I can't fucking look at a parent and just fucking be disrespectful.
It's hard. It's hard.
I can't unless like they start being fucking disrespectful to me, you know. And then it's like, okay.
But I don't think any parent's gonna be like that, you know.
You're taking it too far, Karen.
Choke your ass out. But we're gonna end this pod with the fucking. We love you guys. Happy New Year. We're gonna catch you up next week. Fucking getting cold out here. Danny's freezing over here. He's getting a little icicle on his nose now.
My fucking.
Oh no, wait, that's his piercing.
Look at this shit. Fucking.
My shit turned blue.
My mocos are freezing and shit.
Frozen. But
You guys ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean? I think it's the second one when they're going through that like all that fucking icy spot when that one fool fucking his toes. And it's fucking, what is it called when you get...
Frostbite?
Frostbite, yeah. And that fool fucking breaks one of his toes off because it's fucking frozen. It's just funny as shit, dog. Bro, that's how fucking... Fucking freezing.
Anyways, we're going to end the pod with, we love you guys. Happy fucking New Year's. I'm Spooncharuski. That's Stanaruskis.
I already know.
We'll catch you next week. Love you guys.
Just kidding, I don't know.
Peace.
Peace. Later. Happy New Year. You already know.
You already know.
Get money.